Good boy, Mike. You caught me doing my digging. Well, what am I digging for? It's the lost art of sales. This is the first installment of a mini series called The Lost Art of Sales. I decided to do this mini series because I am a lover of sales. When I tell y'all I love all things sales, like I love sales, and it doesn't matter what I'm selling. Like, I just like the process of selling. I like the art of actually selling. And I feel like the way that technology has advanced, we've kind of moved away from the human aspect of selling. Like, automations and AI and AI agentic and all of these things that we can have done for us as salespeople are great. And I'm not a hypocrite here. My entire personal business is built off of automations. I understand. So I understand how it helps us, but I kind of feel like we've gotten away from the art of actually selling because technology can do it for us. But can it, right? Like the things that I love about sales, we're starting to lose with technology. So I decided to do this mini series to just give us as salespeople a resurgence of getting back to the basics. So I'm going to tell y'all some of the topics that we're going to talk about in this mini series. Today, we're not going to dive deep, but we'll be talking about a slew of things over this mini series. And sometimes those topics may sound basic to you. If you're a salesperson, a seasoned salesperson, like, yes, I know that, prospecting, but it's like, we got to get back to it. We got to get back to the art of selling because there's a common misconception that, and I say this all the time, that sales is sleazy. Sales is manipulative, but there is something powerful that happens when you're able to take someone who has a problem. I don't care what the problem is. The problem can be that they don't have the capacity to think of a design for their freaking t-shirts for the trade show that they're going to, right? Like, I don't care what the problem is. There's somebody that has a problem, right? And you're offering a solution. And we are able as salespeople to not only identify what their problem is, but what does that problem actually mean for the person on the other end of this? Yes, this is the problem, but like, if we continue to let the problem be what it is, stay the status quo, what actually happens? And if we could help them identify a solution and provide that solution for them, we may have just changed their lives. Okay. I mean, it may not be completely life changing, but it's going to change an aspect of their life, right? So I love that part of sales. Sales is service. We are doing something for people. We are helping people. We are called to serve as human beings. We are called to serve. And if you have the heart of service, then sales is the perfect place. Because then on top of that, in exchange for you serving, you get to make a lot of money. Let's not play. You get to make a lot of money. And that is a part of the reason why we're here. So anyways, so whether you're a sales professional or you have a sales team and you want to help your team sell better, or you are a founder and you want to be able to sell better for your personal brand, this is kind of where you need to be. So I talked a little bit about getting back to the basics. And y'all, like, this right here, this is Jeffrey Gitomer's Little Red Book of Selling. When I am in a selling rut, I don't care what job I'm working at the time. When I'm in a selling rut, meaning I ain't flipped no deals in a while, this one right here gonna get me together, because this book dives so deep into the principle of sales, like how you actually sell. And it's so funny because as a seasoned salesperson, or even as a founder who sold so much for your own personal business that you feel like, yeah, I know how to do this. At some point, we start moving on autopilot, right? Because we do it so much, it just comes naturally to us. And then at some point, you may lose a deal or two, or three or four or five. And you're like, what's going on? Like, what's happening? I'm in a rut. But are you in a rut? Or did you skip some steps because you were operating on autopilot? Did you not pick up on that thing that person said that could have changed how you did your pitch? Like, it's certain aspects of selling that if you're on autopilot, you miss because you're used to winning. So you assume you're going to win every deal. But if you go into every deal knowing that you could lose this deal or you could win this deal, like, you're going to position yourself differently, right? So anyways, I don't want to ramble. This is not even a real installment. This is just talking about what it's going to be. So I'm going to go down the list, and I'm looking at my board over here. So the first thing we're going to talk about is prospecting. Yes, I know, elementary, but you'd be surprised. I work with entrepreneurs all the time. Entrepreneurs do not come from the sales industry, so they don't know what prospecting is or how to do it. So learning how to prospect is pivotal to your business. If you're a founder, it's pivotal to your business. If you're a salesperson, y'all gotta know how to prospect, and we have to do prospecting. Like, that's the heart and soul behind our business. So the second thing we're going to talk about is creating urgency, not fear, and then also positioning yourself as a priority, because I'm not going to get into it. Nonverbal and verbal cues. Y'all, this is a good one. This is a big one, because after the pandemic, we stopped going to meet people in person, and we lost the art of picking up on nonverbal cues. Okay? Nonverbal cues can be felt over the phone as well, and verbal cues. So we're going to talk about verbal and nonverbal cues, whether you're in person, on the phone, or on a Teams, Zooms call, meets, whatever. Curiosity. Oh my goodness. I think that's my favorite word now, because my company is called Curiosity to Cash Consulting Group. But being curious helps you win so many deals. It helps you help other people, even if you're not winning the deal. Curiosity helps you serve better. Asking better questions helps you serve better. Have y'all heard of first level, second level, and third level questioning? Are y'all doing that? Because sometimes we forget, because we get into autopilot. Status quo, like diving deep into the status quo. Y'all, I'm having LinkedIn brain rot, because I swear every video is like mocking that sales trainers are telling you that you haven't built enough value, or your sales manager is telling you you lost the deal because you didn't build enough value. But the funny part is, that's a big reason why you probably lost the deal. You assumed that you won it already before even positioning yourself as the solution in someone's mind. You did not tell them where they were and what that meant for them if they stayed in that place. So no, you didn't. Probably didn't build enough. We're going to talk about it, y'all. Stay tuned if these topics are interesting. And asking for the sale, oh my God. Oh my, we're gonna leave it right there. Follow up, and then cold calling, gaining access, and actually and the actual discovery and sales calls. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a great time. I'm actually excited to do content again, so this will be great. I'm excited to see what the Lord does with this. I am putting this out there because this is what's on my heart. This is what the Lord pressed on my heart to put out there. And even if it only helps one or two people, it helped those one or two people. But if the Lord chooses to magnify this in a different way and help me reach other people, I will be so grateful for it. But even if he doesn't, like those one or two people that get something out of this video, they needed that. And I'm glad that I could be of service and operate in obedience. So yeah, y'all, that's all I got. If you see the video, you interacted with the video, you love the video, share the video. And if you know an organization that is a founder-led organization, meaning the founder was the one that did everything, and now they're in a scaling stage and they have salespeople, it may be a small team, but the founder is the one responsible for the sales team, have them call me, because they're likely in a position where they're trying to figure out why their sales team isn't producing at the capacity that the founder was producing at. And I kind of have an idea why, and I want to help people with it. Thank y'all for watching. I can't wait to get into this mini series. This is The Lost Art of Sales.